Well, good morning. We're back to taking off the plywood here. So I had a difficult time because there's a carriage bolt here, there, and this one was easy because it was rotted out. But I finally got it out, and all I had to do was, cut the staples over here, and now I'm able to bring it out. Just got to be careful I don't knock over the jack here. Okay, so I already took off the plywood here, and I cut my piece of lumber. It's going to go in right at the bottom here, my frame. So it's going to go right in here. And if you notice, the gap is on that side versus the gap is on this side. That just goes to show you how much this side dropped down. So once I put the carriage bolts in here and on that side, then I'm gonna have to reposition the jack on this corner and raise this side so I can put the plywood and the other piece of one by it's gonna go underneath there. So that's gonna be next. Okay, and here's the end result. I have the bottom piece that's attached to the frame, my 1/2-inch plywood, and another inch of wood going all the way across, which is the foundation for these walls. Now these walls, what I did is I added this Simpson L bracket just to give a little more support. The only problem I have is this one here is loose. I don't know if you can see it from there or not, but I'm going to change that from the inside. So let me show you what it looks like on the inside. Here's the look from the inside. So I have the 1/2-inch plywood there. I just did half right here. And starting tomorrow, I'm going to do this half, and this wall here is the same as the opposite side. It was sagging. So now that I know how to do it, it's going to be a lot easier. This stud here, since all the wires go through here, I'm going to have to cut it out. Be careful I don't cut the wires. Put a new piece in there. Okay, so I have to remove all these staples that were holding down the floor all the way around. I'm going to put new insulation, so I'm going to take this out. I'm going to put a couple braces across here because they had a plank here. I'm assuming that's because it's the entrance. It gets used the most, so I'm going to brace this. And once I'm done with that, then I'll replace the foundation there with new wood, and we're good to go. Okay, I'm adding these supports because these right here, it's not a full piece of lumber, so this is part of where it's sagging. So by screwing in a new piece all the way underneath, it's going to give it that rigidity that it needs. And right here, I'm going to add a little L-shaped bracket so it's nice and tight. Ouch. ¿Ya pasa? Okay, quick update. We replaced the lumber here on the right side of the trailer. The new plywood is in on the second half. We made a couple changes. So the kitchen area is out and the dining area is out. So I will be replacing the wood down here is dry rot. And once we do that, then I can start putting the walls back together, or the paneling, and I'll be building the bed next. Hey guys, I am back, and if you notice, I went ahead and did the front frame. I want to show you the original frame. It was all rotted out. I don't know if you can see it from there, for maybe a closer look on that side. But that piece was attached to the front just by these two pieces of wood and staples. It wasn't attached to the frame, it was just loose. So what I did is I ended up putting about 1.25 inch strip of a wedge in front of this piece. So now it's nice and solid. I drilled a hole for the wires. And so now that this part's done, now I'm going to continue with doing the upper part of this frame before I can do the bed. So that's what I've done so far. It's been a hot day, stay cool, and we'll continue on.